1 billion Catholics around the world have a new spiritual leader by the end of March, because the Vatican says it hopes a new pope will be in place by Easter after the surprise resignation yesterday of Pope Benedict XVI. Even the Pope's closest aides were taken by surprise by the announcement, and it's not yet clear who will succeed him.
Benedict XVI raised the question yesterday with his resignation, effective the end of this month. The pontiff says at age 85, his health has deteriorated to the point that, and I am quoting him here directly, "I have to recognize my incapacity to adequately fulfill the ministry entrusted to me." That simple statement from so complex a man makes Benedict a rarity. He's the first pope to resign in almost 600 years.
German Cardinal Josef Ratzinger was 78 years old when he became Pope in April 2005, following the death of Pope John Paul II. He was the oldest person to become pontiff in 275 years, and Benedict XVI was a conservative pope. He strongly opposed birth control, but he embraced new forms of communication and joined Twitter last year. Pope Benedict faced a string of challenges during his term, from sexual abuse scandals involving members of the clergy to an investigation into money laundering in Vatican City. A court convicted his former butler last year of stealing and leaking classified documents that pointed to corruption in the Vatican. The Pope pardoned him over Christmas. It's rare for a pope to resign. Pope Benedict is the first to quit in nearly 600 years. Senior members of the Catholic Church will now start planning their conclave, the meeting they hold to choose a successor. And leaders around the world are reacting to the resignation. German Chancellor Angela Merkel said she had the highest respect for the Pope's decision.
Benedikt XVI ist und bleibt.
Pope Benedict XVI is and will continue to be one of the most important religious thinkers of the age.
US President Barack Obama appreciated the work together over the last 4 years. The president said he has warm memories of meeting the pontiff in 2009. The meeting drew attention because of the men's differing views on abortion rights. UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon released a statement saying he's remembering the Pope's 2008 visit to the UN headquarters. Pan praised the Pope's commitment to issues such as poverty, hunger, human rights and peace. Pan says he hopes the wisdom demonstrated by the Pope will be a legacy on which to build further dialogue and tolerance.
Shockwaves are being felt around the world following the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI, and nowhere more so than here in St. Peter's Square, central Rome, as people come to terms with the Pope's decision to step down.
And we're running around, can't find our class. All of a sudden we realize, what are all these news cameras doing here? Oh my God, what a historic moment that we're here for.
He might have been forced to resign. It's something that hasn't happened for about 500 years, I've heard. So it's something very powerful. It seems to be a huge decision to me. This moment makes us all take time to reflect. It's really surprising. We didn't expect that. We're very sorry because we loved him so much. The world is turning upside down. Our destiny is in God's hands. Even before Benedict's election, people were talking about a black pope. So since then, we've been waiting for a black pope. As speculation heats up about who might replace him, the Pope himself is expected to make a speech on Wednesday.
In the Argentinian capital, Buenos Aires, they already are praying for spiritual guidance in picking the next pontiff.
I come to church and believe in God. I only hope that the next pope is a good person.
This woman, speaking in Brazil, said she was glad Benedict was going, for he lacked charisma.
He did not prove himself as the Pope for the majority of Catholics. There was a lack of humility and access to him by the people.
At this Catholic church in New Delhi, they'd heard rumours the Pope's health was failing.
Surprised, disappointed is my first reaction. Though we did know that he was not keeping too good in health.
We will feel bad about it, but God knows best.
In Jerusalem too, Benedict's decision appears to have prompted mixed views.
So I think it's okay to say it's not possible for me, I'm too old. I think it's a good decision. It's a kind of humanity.
I can't talk anything. I can't believe it. No.
One thing's for sure, the Pope's resignation is a talking point the world over. If there's one word that unites Catholics around the world at this time, including those here at St Matthew's Cathedral, it's shock. They'll get over it. Their cardinals will choose a new Pope. But it's all happening far sooner than anyone in the Church thought it would.